How to talk to girls, the psychology of ignoring them. Hello everybody, and welcome to One Mail. In his video, I will talk about the psychology of why girls ignore you. Many guys struggle with this issue and don't know how to communicate with women effectively. So first, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future. And don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have all the tools you need to start conversations with beautiful women without getting ignored. When I embraced MGTOW, I began to attract more attention from women at work and elsewhere. Women who previously refused to speak to me are now stuttering when they do, and the absence of response only serves to encourage them. They must establish themselves. They can catch my interest. My poker face is frequently tested by how uneasy some ladies appear when approached by an uninterested man. Tens haven't contacted me, but a few nines and many eights have approached me, instead of the fives I was hoping for. Before MGTOW, I was interested in my friends' and coworkers' reactions to these encounters and my lifestyle. I expected more criticism, especially from my female friends. When I explained why I declined the hunk, strangely, most of them agreed with me and made humble admissions that they envied me. Their weekends are overloaded with lists of doctor's appointments for the kids and meaningless drama with their significant other, and it's difficult to ignore the reflection in their eyes as I go through how. In our fast-paced world, getting caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life can be easy. We often have very little free time to do the things we enjoy. For many people, this can lead to feelings of frustration and even defeat. However, one group of people has figured out how to avoid this trap: people who do whatever they want, whenever they want. These individuals have consciously decided to take control of their time and use it to benefit them. As a result, they often find themselves feeling happier and more fulfilled than their peers. In general, they can accomplish more and experience less stress. If you are looking for a way to improve your life, consider adopting this lifestyle. It may just be the best decision you ever make. Many of my female friends have informed me that I am intelligent. Women are insane. Some guys have said they wish they could plan around their wives instead. Some have expressed doubt or disdain at MGTOW, but most have been supportive. I'm not sure whether he'll agree, but I encourage people to avoid pointing out female characteristics or declaring that they don't need a woman. When asked why I'm still single, I say I grew tired of looking one day, and it made my life better when I stopped. When questioned later, I would carefully explain what I know about women and how harmful they are in our society. I believe if you paid attention to those lovely women, they would lose interest. I believe they gain confidence that all males are attracted to them and stop worrying about hitting a brick wall because straight male rejection is probably uncommon. They've never been through it. Maybe you're triggering their daddy issues since they never met their father, so they attempt to be gorgeous so men won't ignore them. Now a man ignores them, bringing up childhood memories of being ignored by ladies like you. They're curious why you're not interested, and men going their way who are attractive and wealthy are causing conniption fits in women when they ignore them. They probably think that if I'm not enough for him, I will not be enough for other men like him. They may believe that talking to you will reveal your sexual orientation. This will alleviate their fears by luring you. It's as if you're mirroring women's insecurities by going your own way and being firmly single. They feel good about themselves since their appearance isn't deteriorating, but MGTOW may not irritate women because they can't spend men's money. It can take away their female card monk mode when you're done gazing. You mentioned that people appear positive or neutral, and I believe that this is feminine nature behavior. Women feel protective when MGTOW channels and men go their own way. If you tell them you stopped looking without blaming women, they might be okay with it because you won't tell other guys about female nature. They regard you as a proven bachelor. Thus, the harm to providing for and protecting women is limited to one man. They surely anticipate a woman to show up and date you just because you say you're not looking. Women who hear about your bachelor's lifestyle expect you to find someone you can't resist, which keeps their feminine secrets safe from you. There's a good chance you'll date someone, you say. Women have told you that you're clever and strange. Once a man becomes accustomed to or addicted to feminine validation from one woman, he will seek it from others. Do you believe they're attempting to initiate a connection by agreeing with you and acting like the feminine chameleon? Are women insane when men abandon them? No, when women feel rejected, they respond erratically, which we mistake for insanity. When talking to people, don't bring up MGTOW persons associated with minus fear and women hate in the incel movement. Women are aware of them. They don't discuss them with other guys because they don't want men to understand feminine nature. There was no backlash when you turned down hotties since they perceived you as an isolated male with no way to communicate with other males. People claim that MGTOW has always existed and that independent guys will always exist. I doubt there was ever a philosophy with its jargon and acronyms to sell these ideas to men. This appears to irritate women. They understand that talk spreads swiftly in the internet age, so MGTOWs gossip against women, harming their image and worth and decreasing their social status. They have no power. Because it was meant to mold guys into baked white knights, shaming language does not work. Previously, they might have shamed a guy into marriage, granting family authority. With Me Too movement, if you embarrass a man into marrying, the government will take his family. It's tough to fool smart, accomplished men. These men put their all into their jobs, physical fitness, and financial success, and they're wise enough not to wreck their lives. The top 20% of men are afraid of women. Maybe they'll go insane. I've often claimed that feminists attract more women to their causes by restricting women's sexual options. These women go insane and despise men. MGTOW promotes feminism by encouraging men not to marry. Feminists should kiss our feet since we contribute more to their growth than Twinkies. They stuff their pie holes. They disagree. Women who have options are more likely to resist MGTOW. Feminism thrives when more men leave. If feminists were rational, they would recognize that more males leaving the plantation causes them to become emotionally unstable, so they give men what they want. MGTOW has already radicalized an entire generation of women, and it is only a matter of time before they turn on the feminists. The feminists will be unable to reason with the MGTOWs and will continue eroding the feminist base. The only way to stop this is for the feminists to give men what they want. Otherwise, the MGTOWs will continue to grow in numbers and eventually overwhelm them. Rather than stealing more and more from us, while it may seem like spending more time on leisure activities would be a good way to improve your mental health, there is evidence that too much leisure time can have the opposite effect. A study published in the journal BNC Public Health found that people who watched more than 3 hours of TV per day were more likely to report symptoms of depression than those who watched less television. The study's authors suggest that the passive nature of TV watching may contribute to feelings of loneliness and isolation, leading to depression. Furthermore, research has shown that participating in physical activity can help to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. So, while making time for leisure activities, it is also important to balance them with physical activity to promote mental well-being. They are single means competing for housing with busy couples. Therefore, use your leisure time productively, such as streaming video games, to offset the cost of being a solitary man. Unfortunately, a recent study shows less than half of all American men are saving enough money for retirement. This is a concerning trend, as retirement savings are crucial for maintaining a comfortable standard of living in one's golden years. Several factors contribute to this problem. First, many men do not have access to employer-sponsored retirement plans. Second, even those with access may not contribute enough to take full advantage of the benefits. Finally, many men do not have the financial literacy to make sound investment choices. Whatever the cause, it is clear that more needs to be done to help men save for retirement. One solution is to provide more education on the importance of retirement savings and the different ways to achieve them. Another is to make retirement savings plans more accessible and easy to understand. Lastly, employers could do more to encourage their employees to save for retirement. These steps can help ensure that all men have the necessary resources to enjoy a comfortable retirement. I considered purchasing a home. It was decorated in the style of the 1950s, minus the insane woman and tours were offered. It would be a fantastic opportunity to boost my income while investing in my favorite Art Deco antiques. I want to buy 5 or 6 houses on one street and transform each into a different era of the 20th century. Each driveway and garage should have a particular period, automobile, and decor. That would allow me to showcase my design side, while also offering a place where I could show off old kitchens, driving many ladies insane because most can't cook to make ends meet and live a happy life. Men's living arrangements must be creative. A museum street or turning an abandoned warehouse in Niagara Falls into a museum complex with rotating collections from odd institutions across North America. I talked about the dark side of female psychology. Many people think that women are just these sweet and innocent creatures, but the truth is that under the surface, many of them have a hidden dark side that can be very dangerous for men. So make sure to check out my latest video diving deep into this topic. You will surely learn a lot and hopefully use it to your advantage.